Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. How's it going? Today we are going to be doing a brand new unboxing on this new starter deck 30, which is also the Luffy and Ace starter deck. And I know I usually get 2 of the starter decks, but since some stores are implementing limits of 1, I was only fortunate to get 1 box. But that's okay. And you guys already know the deal. This comes with a ready-to-play 50 cards deck, a leader card, a bonus pack, and also the play sheet that would show you how to play the game. So let's go ahead and find out what we could pull.
Alrighty, so some of you may have already heard online that there are possibilities of pulling some sort of god pack or god deck. I'm not even sure. I saw the video and I thought it was pretty crazy to be able to pull, especially in a starter deck, which I have never heard of or seen before. But you guys already know the drill about this starter deck. This has a bonus pack, the 50 cards deck already made, and the leader card. So we're gonna go ahead and review all of the cards that come included on this sweet Luffy and Ace starter deck number 30. And at the end of the video, I'm going to be unpacking a single OP16 Time of Battle pack. So let's go ahead and start off with our starter deck. Alright, so you guys already know the drill. This comes with the One Piece card game playmat and instructions to teach you how to play the One Piece card game. And here is our beautiful starter deck. Look how awesome the leader looks. I hate how this plastic little end makes me want to like dig in through it, but at the same time I don't really want to ruin the cards in this starter deck. So let me see if I could find a way of opening it. Finally, I got the little tier. Took forever. I really didn't want to damage the edge of the cards. So let's take a look, guys. Starting off with the leader card. If you have a character with 7k base power or more, give this leader minus 2k power. Opponent's turn, all of your Portis the Ace and Monkey D. Luffy cards gain 3k power. That is awesome. So this leader base is 6k power, which is amazing. Kind of reminds me of the red blue leader Ace, and this has 4 lives instead of 3. So I'm actually looking forward to see how this deck works out, especially what deck builds there are out there in the community. And up next we have Portis the Ace. We have 2 copies of this same card that's included on this starter deck, and it says you may rest one of your Dawn cards. This character gains rush during this turn. When attacking, give up to one of your opponent's characters minus 1k power during this turn. I guess when you're around 6 Dawn or 5 Dawn, doesn't matter what turn you take, you could always rest a Dawn to give it rush, which is pretty awesome. And up next, we have one of the cards that many people with green-blue Luffy leaders are looking forward to use on their decks. So this one's a Monkey D. Luffy, 4 cost and a 6k power base. On play, you may rest one of your Dawn cards. This character gains rush during this turn, and when attacking, rest up to one of your opponent's blockers characters. And I gotta say, this card is insane, especially when you're trying to go lethal by the end. You just rest a blocker if they have any of the blockers and rush and just swing big or attach Dawn to it, because even the green-blue Monkey D. Luffy leader lets you restand 2 Dawn cards, and maybe you could attach those Dawn cards or whatever remains when you're playing this character. So it's really a good addition to have on your green-blue Luffy deck, or as many people call it, Goofy. And up next, we have Inazuma. On play, look at the 5 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 character with 6k power and add it to your hand. Then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order. So this could literally help you out search either the Portis the Ace or the Monkey D. Luffy cards or anything that's 6k power. We only have 2 of these, this deck, so it would be a good idea to pick up a second starter deck to have 4 of these, and you'll be guaranteed to finding and searching more efficiently. Or even this new gate. Shit, I just noticed it's a 6k power. On your turn, all of your characters with 6k power or gain +1 power. Okay, that is crazy just having this on the board, because it just gives +1 to your 6k characters. That's awesome. And oh, we get 4 of these, but I don't know, 4 seems kind of excessive. Maybe 2 might be it to run it. Emporio Ivankov. On play, you may reveal 2 characters with 6k power from your hand. Draw 3 cards, trash 2 cards from your hand. I guess this helps you being consistent on like searching some of the cards that you need and just getting rid of the cards that you don't need at the moment. 2k counter, Josu, 5 cost, 6k power. I'll probably just use them as just counter, to be honest. We got up next Jinbei. On play, you may trash one character card with 6k power from your hand, draw 2 cards. And we have 4 Marcos. Oh, they're blockers. And on KO, you may trash one character with 6k power from your hand, play this character card from your trash rested. Okay, so you get to play it again. We also have 4 copies of Little Oars Jr. If your character with 6k base power would be removed by field by your opponent, from the field by your opponent's effect, you may trash this character and draw 1 card instead. I guess this is somewhat of a defense, kind of like other cards that have been within like OP15 or 14, where they protect certain characters on the board. So that's actually pretty neat. Up next, we got Buggy. If your character with 6k base power would be removed from the field by your opponent's effect, you may rest this character instead, and it's also a neat blocker. So we got 2 of these Buggies, and we got 4 Crocodiles. Up to 1 of your opponent's rested characters will not become active in your opponent's next refresh phase. We got Mr. 2 Bonkere, and this deck includes 2 Mr. 3 Galdinos. Active main, you may rest this character, give up to 2 of your characters with 6k power, up to 2 rested Dawn cards each. Wow, okay, that is actually a cool combo, especially going for lethal by the end, just saving this card. Or if you have another card and you just want to counter with a 2k, that will be fine as well, I believe. I'm not too sure. Now we're on to the event. We get 4 of... The name of this era is Whitebeard. Counter, if you have 2 or more characters with 6k base power, up to 1 leader or character cards gains plus 4k power during this turn. Wow, and at a cost of 1, that is actually some good protection too. Alright guys, so I thought I was tripping out for a moment, but in reality, I just saw this trigger and that's when I'm like, oh, these 2 are completely different. What I thought is that since it has like the same Japanese text, I thought it would be the same card 6 times, but no. But let's go ahead and read the Can You Still Fight Luffy? Of Course event. Up to 1 of your leader or characters gains plus 3k power during this battle. Then, if you have Porgus Diaz and Monkey D. Luffy characters with 6k base power, draw 1 card. And that's pretty neat. It helps you draw 1 card and counter at the same time. Kind of like the Mamaragan. You counter and you have your 6th on, you draw a card. And finally, we have 4 events of, and you get yourself in big trouble. Main, look at 5 cards from the top of your deck, reveal up to 1 character card with 6k power and add it to your hand, then place the rest at the bottom of your deck in any order, and a trigger is just activate this main effect. And we get some holographic awesome Dawn cards. Actually, finally, it's not like the basic white ones. I believe the starter deck 21 with Luffy had holographic ones as well. But yeah, that's actually pretty neat. And that's not all, guys. We have finally made it onto our bonus pack. So let's go ahead and check it out what we could get. I am sorry, but for some reason it didn't really open as I expected. So I'm just going to cut it from there gently. And we could finally see that we pulled... Ooh! Okay, that is beautiful. The texture looks pretty different. They feel a little bit heavier. So we pulled out a Marco. Blocker. On KO, you may trash 1 character with 6k power from your hand. Play this character from your trash and rested. That is awesome. Then we got an Emporio Ivankov. Nice. So I guess it's the same cards, but just the OWL versions of these commons and rare cards, I think. And we finally pulled Edward Newgate. Wow, okay, that is actually not bad. And unfortunately, we did put the out leader, but I guess one of my favorite pulls from this bonus pack is the Marco. Especially with the freaking detail. Just look how amazing that looks. And that's not all, but we are going to be unpacking 1 pack of the new set, the Time for Battle, also known as OP16. So let's go ahead and check it out. Alrighty, starting off with Jesus Berkey's Squad, Emporio Ivankov, Trafalgar Law, Magellan, Moshi, and Kabachi, Tony Chopper. Let's show him what we're made of event. Nico Robin, Boa Marigold. We got a Kusan, and we finally pulled... Oh my god! You gotta be kidding me! You got to be freaking kidding me! The buggy curse keeps going on, guys. I pulled so many of the prisoners. I pulled so many of the buggies. It's no joke. Even on my previous video, I make fun of it, especially with the amount that I have. And I even thought I would pull the out leader of the buggy on that box, but no. Buggy keeps chasing me. It just keeps chasing me. That is just crazy. The curse keeps going on. For some people, they have told me, oh, that's not a curse, that is a blessing. Because I could also build from everything that I pulled, Goofy deck or a Buggy deck. But wow, this was an unexpected turn of events, guys. Dawn Attach, once per turn, this effect can be activated when your Impel Down type character is removed from the field. Play up to one prisoner of Impel Down card from your hand. Wow. Yeah, I still do not have 14, 15 prisoners of Impel Down to play this deck. I heard that with the Goofy deck, you only need just 8, and so far, yeah, I've only had like a few, like probably 8 or even more than that. So I'd probably be able to play that as well if I wanted to play Goofy. But for this leader, yeah, I think I need more of the prisoners of Impel Down to be able to play it. Alrighty, so that was a crazy surprise. I honestly thought I was gonna pull something like a rare or something holographic or maybe an SR, but I did not expect to pull the out leader Buggy. And well, guys, that concludes our video for today. If you guys are new to the channel and love this type of content, please be sure to hit that subscribe and like button down below along with notifications so you guys don't miss any of our future unpacking videos or any of our future adventures. And if you guys already did, I want to thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. It really helps out a lot this channel. And with that being said, I want to thank you guys once more for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.